We, African heads of state, must stop acting like marionettes who dance each time the imperialists pull our strings.
In the red beret, Captain Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso's new junta leader and self-appointed president. Thousands gathered in the capital in what seemed like a victory parade after Friday's coup. For the ousted Paul-Henri Damiba, grabbing power in the capital Ouagadougou proved easier than fighting armed groups in the north of the country, where soldiers face setbacks at the hands of armed groups linked to ISIL and Al-Qaeda.
Ever since Ibrahim Traore took hold of power, tensions have been running high with France, whose colonial rule of Burkina Faso extended from 1896 to 1960. Following the coup d'etat, hundreds demonstrated in Ouagadougou demanding the end of the French military presence, strongly contested in West and Sahelian Africa. In January 2023, Burkina Faso gave France 1 month to withdraw its troops as it ended a military accord that allowed French troops to fight insurgents on its territory, citing a wish for Burkina Faso to defend itself. The following month, in February 2023, the two countries, France and Burkina Faso, officially marked the end of French military operations in the West African nation after a flag-lowering ceremony at the French Special Forces camp. All of this fueled speculation that Burkina Faso would deepen security ties with Russia, like neighboring Mali, where Russian Wagner mercenaries were operating. In August of 2023, Ibrahim Traore held talks with a Russian delegation that included discussions on possible military cooperation. This was a follow-up to talks between Traore and Russian President Vladimir Putin at the Russia-Africa summit that was held in St. Petersburg in July of the same year. While his fellow African presidents were dressed in their characteristic, custom-tailored expensive suits, Ibrahim Traore showed up in military combat clothing, complete with a red beret and tactical gloves. This has since become his trade. Ibrahim Traore's speech during the aforementioned Russia-Africa summit earned him plaudits, with some people calling him Sankara incarnate. The following is an extract from his speech. The problem is seeing African heads of state who bring nothing to people who are struggling singing the same song as the imperialists who call us militia. As a result, they end up referring to us as people who do not respect human rights. We, African heads of state, must stop acting like marionettes who dance each time the imperialists pull our strings. In his speech, Traore blasted African presidents who are happy to receive freebies. The extract from the speech continues, and I quote, "Yesterday, President Vladimir Putin announced that free grain would be shipped to Africa. This is pleasing, and we say thank you for this. However, this is also a message to our African heads of state. At the next forum, we must not come here without having ensured the self-sufficiency of the food supply of our people.